I've decided to finally start my YouTube channel. I'm definitely an overthinker, to say the least. And the reason why I wanted to start the YouTube channel in the first place was because I'm really good at talking to people. I like motivating people. I like being around people to uplift them. And I have that entrepreneurial spirit. I love thinking about starting businesses. I've started businesses in the past. I realized the reason why it took me so long to start making videos is because I'm not used to talking to a camera. It's a lot harder than it looks. And when it comes to sitting down and expressing myself, I would need someone to be there to bounce back and forth with. And then that will allow me to create a good enough dialogue for me to flow and give really good advice that will help that person think in a different perspective to want to change their life completely. But every time it comes to me being in front of a camera, I just never really had it in me to sit down and just talk. But I finally mustered up the courage and I realized that, you know what, if you don't start now, when are you gonna start? And I use that analogy of going to the gym. I love going to the gym myself, and I've been going for over 10 years now. And I remember the first time when I used to go to the gym. It was uncomfortable. I didn't know what I was doing. I was confused most of the times, and I barely wanted to go because of how painful it felt during those times. And I realized that after going for a while and really understanding my body parts, my muscle groups, what it takes to have an efficient workout, I then started to enjoy going to the gym a lot more. And I thought about it the same way as creating a YouTube channel or near enough doing anything. If you don't get the ball rolling, if you don't start with a shitty video, you're never gonna start. When are you gonna start? I was waiting to make sure that I have the right lighting. I wanted to make sure that I have the right script written, that I'm bringing as much value as I can. And I was looking at like YouTube videos that already exist, like videos that are doing really well. And I'm thinking, all right, cool. How can I create a video that's similar to that when they're on their 100th step and I haven't even taken step one? Bringing it back to the gym, it's like looking at a bodybuilder, looking at someone that is in really good shape, and me assuming that what workout did he do yesterday that I'm going to be doing to get to that physique. That took years of dedication, of hard work, of failures, and finally triumphing to victory. So I realized that there's no better way to get something started than to just start and then improve from there. I know this isn't going to be the best, but at least I know that I've put something out there and I can look back at it in a few days to analyze, and I can even look back at it a few years later to see the progression and see that, okay, you know what? I started today and I've made hundreds of videos later. I can see the improvement of my first video in comparison to my 100th video. I know it's going to be a big difference. So I decided to have an accountability partner. So Haruna, we met in uni, we lived together, and he's on the same mindset. He's currently running a marketing agency. We've always thought about it and talked about creating a YouTube channel or even creating content in general, but we never were consistent with it because we didn't see the results straight away. We never really had that skill or time to put into it to make those edits, to make it stand out, for it to get enough views. Yes, we might have created 1, 2, 3 videos here and there and it barely got anything, but because of that, we thought that was the be all and end all. While you know that content creators, of course, it can vary, similar to going to the gym and people having different genetics. Some people might blow up in a year, while some people might blow up in 10 years. So I'm thinking, if I know that this is gonna be a 10-year goal, I might as well start now. And one of the proverbs goes like this. It goes, the best time to invest was 20 years ago, and the second best time to invest is now. Now that was talking about investing in the stock market or investing your finances, but that can apply with almost anything. If you haven't been working out and you know that you should have been working out for the last 5 years to be in good shape now, to take care of your family, to be able to enjoy your holidays when you go out, to be able to be energetic in your day-to-day life, then you should have invested that time into going to the gym. But if you haven't, then the second best time is to start working out now. Why waste any more time? Make the next 5 years a fruitful 5 years where you have been working out, or where you have been investing your money, or you have been investing in your skills or your personal profile or your brand. And this will be my first video. I want to be a lot more consistent. So what I'm planning to do is I want to start creating YouTube videos at least on a weekly basis. I'm planning to do podcasts with successful entrepreneurs, and maybe they can share some advice within this channel. Once the ball starts rolling and we get that snowball effect, then I'll have a clearer image of what videos I'll be posting on a weekly basis, just based on the skills that I build over time and the clarity that I get from being engaged on a weekly and daily basis. I'll see you next week.